in the last 18 years, since the initial discovery of micronutrients for mental health was made, we've come an awful long way in understanding why my story isn't too good to be true, but actually is something that can be duplicated and has been seen in many, many other people's lives as well. So I'm hoping to be able to shed some light from the perspective of a patient perspective. I've used the micronutrient formulation for 18 years as a means of no longer having to be medicated or hospitalized, and being able to control my moods in a way that I was never able to do when I was using traditional or medical means. It took me a long time to understand why it was that my grandfather's suicide hadn't been talked about openly, and why my mother's illness seemed to be an embarrassment. And I felt betrayed by that, because it left me feeling very much alone in a room full of people who were just like me, and for some reason didn't want to admit it. But I came to understand something about family shame, and I think that there's a generational thing. So when lobotomy and harsh medications and forced sterilizations were the answers of the day, mental illness was something to be ashamed of, and not something that you would want to admit to in your family, because they were coming to understand the genetic connections. I hope that in our modern world we're getting past that and recognizing that illness can be resolved, and that there are a myriad of answers that can save a life and make life worth living.